Hello, good morning. We're at PCIM Europe in Hall 9 on stand 212, the stand of Murata. I'm here with Kishi, Senior Product Manager for Power Supplies. And Kishi, the vision that Murata have for their products and the way that they go to market, I know is very important to the company. Perhaps you could explain that to us?
Yeah, thank you very much for the, welcoming to our booth. Then basically, through that panel, our backboard is showing our, Murata Visions. So in order to be, create kind of trust and reliable partners to customers, delivering value through the unique power product. This is our missions, but the vision is to contribute for the customer to achieve their sustainable, growth. This is, our mission and vision. So then we are going to be, explain, through that booth. Then our strengths. Strengths is we have power IC, then we have power module technique, and we have system. For example, like a data center applications, we have provide kind of OCP standard kind of system. Then of course some distributed type of the power unit also can be provided to the customers from low power range to the high power range. So according to customer several some requirements, we can adapt. Then for proceeding, then customer design in. This is our strengths. Then also we can create kind of a benefit through that entire our product. First of all, quality, and the quality very much high quality we can provide, and also efficiency. Yeah, power point of view, everybody customers are very much looking at that efficiency of the product. Then that one also you can enjoy them through each booth, and also reliability. Basically a long reliable, long insurance we can provide it, and also our technique we can modularize then to provide to the customer for easy design. So this is quite a good advantage. So then basically in order to be explain, in order to be promote our strengths and our value. So this time through this booth, we can create kind of a zoning concept. First of all, focus application that side, maybe for data center and storage, server, network applications. So basically we introduced then our power system OCP standard. So this is the one, high power, front-end power included. And also we can provide then such non-isolated DC-DC. So we can apply for that two-stage architectures. So basically 48 volt to the down converter to 12 volt nicely and high efficiency. Then to achieve then the customer requirement. Also we can introduce to the another zoning, maybe for industry and the gate drive applications. For example, inverter or EV chargers application. Through that non-isolated, isolated DC-DC converters. So a lot of the variety a product depend on the customer needs. So you can enjoy our product through that corner. And finally, we can have a set up that one more booth is discuss about the medical applications. So we provide this time two type of the product. One is high power board mount powers type of the product. So that AC/DC product can contribute for that medical equipment a lot. And also beside, we are going to be discuss about the ionizer and ozonizer. That product, if implemented to the white goods, in this case, can contribute for that dust reduction and bacteria killing. So nowadays, everybody afraid and that COVID-19. Yep. Then everybody start having that health conscious to consider about that air pollution and so on. Basically, that ionizer, ozonizer item is very much contribute for that power, that white goods product as well as medical purpose. So all in all, based on that forecast application and the forecast product concept, we are going to be discussed among our booth. I really hope then everybody come to our booth and enjoy then our product.
Thanks, Kishi. That's a really good overview of what it is that you're showing at PCIM. I think the reliability that you mentioned and the quality that Murata are well known for, certainly in terms of medical, that's really important, and there's a great attributes to be having as a company. So thanks very much for that overview.
Thank you very much.
So we're here on the Murata booth with Nigel Brook, Senior Marketing Manager for Power Management. Nigel, charge pumps.
So charge pumps are a new class of device that Murata is introducing at high power levels. So what we're showing here is our new charge pumps for 48 volt and 24 volt operation. So it's divided by 4 charge pumps. We can get 97% sort of efficiencies, so a very high efficiency for a front end conversion, for industrial, datacom, telecom sort of solutions, and they're a very small form factor. Using capacitors, so extremely high efficiency front-end converter.
So is that the main feature that you would say of the product, the small form factor?
Small form factor and very high efficiency.
And what's the main benefit of that?
So the main benefit of that is the fact that we can get an overall better efficiency throughout the power chain. So you're wasting less heat, less power. You're going to have to use less metal. You're going to have to use less power on the device, on the whole powertrain. So it's good for everything, for reducing your costs of electricity, etc.
And we're here again with Kishi, Senior Product Engineer. Kishi, we were talking earlier about quality being really important for Murata, and now here we are talking about air purification or air quality. Perhaps you could explain to us about it.
Thank you very much. So welcome to the Ionizer, Ozonizer Healthcare booth. So we are going to be discussing here, then talking about ionizer and ozonizer. This is very much contributor for that, how to say, dust reduction and also, for example, like air pollution against, and also maybe kill the bacteria. So those functions are implemented for that ionizer item and ozonizer item. Then basically, our current European customer also. So, most of the A-class customers already implemented. Then, for example, refrigerator and the washing machine and also fan. So already, start everybody thinking about more health conscious. So I think during that, how to say, current status. So thanks to that COVID affection, everybody start thinking about conscious. So welcome to here then to discuss about the ionizer, ozonizer item to install on your product. Thank you.
Andrea, Transformers. Perhaps you could tell us a little bit about Murata's Transformers.
Sure. So these are the high power, high frequency transformers that we've developed particularly for EV charging, DC fast charging, but a number of applications. They're quite versatile. And what's novel about them is the winding technology that we use in them. In that we mitigate eddy current losses through what we're essentially doing is taking the primary and secondary windings in opposite directions to reduce the proximity effect, effectively cancelling it out. And that enables these designers using SiC and GaN switching in their power conversion to actually achieve the power levels and frequency levels in their applications.
Fantastic. So it's a really good supporting technology for what's becoming more and more widespread.
Absolutely. And there are not only novel winding techniques, but we're also using some construction techniques, proprietary design to Murata, which is helps remove the heat from the product. To enable better thermal management and reduce the size and weight of the overall unit.
So less cooling needed?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, these can be, you can use a water plate to cool these products, but even natural convection is absolutely fine.
Perfect. I'm talking with Tony Sharp, Business Development Manager for High Power Products, and we're going to talk about front-end products. Tony, what have you got here today?
Well, we've got the front-end products really designed to go into server storage and networking applications, as a whole subsystem or as individual power supplies. That's what we have here today.
And what is there a particular product that you're most proud of?
Well, I'd say not necessarily the product, but we're very, very proud of the range. And we have the titanium plus efficiency range of power supplies, and right now we have the most power supplies out there in that range, which is the highest efficiency level, highest efficiency.
And what does the range consist of, Tony?
Well, it's a number of products, from 12 volt output products, 54 volt output products, as well as higher voltage. So we have a complete range of anything you would require for your server storage and network applications.
So that's the application that we're looking at.
Yes, yeah, that's the application, along with the power density. We're second to none on power density as well.
So we're on the Murata stand at PCIM Europe in Hall 9. I'm here with Annmarie Bayliss, Product Manager for Low Power DC to DC Converters. Annmarie, what's happening with Murata in this technology?
Well, there's some very exciting developments looking into this technology. We're investing more of our DCs for gate driving applications, specifically being driven by the demand for ultra-low capacitance, particularly in applications such as solar inverters, EV charging, alternative energy, which are the hot topics at the moment. Yep. So we're looking at further development of products such as the NXJ1. The NXJ1 you may be familiar with because it's featured in the evaluation board that Future produced called
the Gandalf board.
It is the Gandalf board, yes. So that's available. That's going into a lot of high performance applications. You're looking maybe at servers, obviously the drive to power consumption down in data consumer markets. So yes, moving forwards, we're looking at targeting lower isolation capacitance. These DC-DCs are fully characterized for stressful CMTI situations. They're also characterised for partial discharge, so we're looking at innovating all the time for those particularly critical applications for driving and lowering the environmental temperature rises of the future.
Excellent, so decarbonisation at its best.
It certainly is.
Thanks, Annmarie.